Bound by shared ancestry and intertwined histories, Indonesia and Malaysia, situated in Southeast Asia, nonetheless share a complex relationship characterized by both deep-rooted connections and occasional frictions. This dynamic can be aptly described by the term serumpun, meaning one kin, two nations, highlighting their common origin and subsequent emergence as independent states. Reok Ponorogo, a traditional mass dance from Ponorogo, East Java, was showcased in the 2007 Kuala Lumpur Festival, sparking discussions over cultural identity. With a history dating back to the 12th century, Reok Ponorogo is a traditional Indonesian dance known for its distinctive mask, colorful costumes, and gamelan music. Reok Ponorogo, wayang kulit, and pencak silat have ancient texts, writings, and papers. These traditions reflect Indonesia's rich history and deep origins. Inscriptions, manuscripts, and historical sources confirm these habits. UNESCO lists wayang kulit, a 10th century shadow puppetry, as an intangible cultural heritage. Since the 7th century, pencak silat has been a prestigious Indonesian martial art. These ancient cultural traditions, which pervade Indonesian culture from beliefs to rituals, embody the philosophical concepts of balance and harmony. Their well-documented histories prove their Indonesian roots and enrich Indonesian culture. Malaysia's claims to wayang kulit Kelantan and pencak silat have strained relations with Indonesia, requiring respect for Indonesia's cultural heritage. Due to their diverse cultural histories and lengthy history of commerce and migration within the Malay world, cultural ownership and recognition disputes are complicated. Cultural ownership arguments are complicated by the historical connectivity of the Malay realm with Indonesia and Malaysia. It is difficult to ascertain who has the legal claim to different traditions because of the common interactions that have shaped their evolution over generations. Recognizing wayang kulit as Indonesia's intangible cultural heritage and experts denying charges that pencak silat is not Indonesian show significant support for cultural preservation. These efforts emphasize the need of recognizing and preserving Indonesia's unique cultural heritage shaped by centuries of shared interactions with Malaysia. The government of Malaysia is pushing for a nuanced approach to the contentious topic of cultural ownership and recognition, drawing attention to the shared Malay history and culture between Indonesia and Malaysia. The Malaysian government recognizes the significance of recognizing the shared history between the two countries, even while there are conflicts about the ownership of certain cultural items. Culturally, adopting and incorporating new practices is more of an example of cultural exchange than of plagiarism. As an example of how wayang kulit Kelantan has developed through time due to local influences, the diverse cultural fabric of Malaysia represents regional variances and contributions from many regions. Malaysia's interest in the martial art shows its cultural value and improves both nations' cultures via mutual understanding. Writing and depictions of pencak silat appeared in the Javanese temple reliefs in the 7th century, marking the art's long and distinguished history. Pencak silat has blended rituals, customs, and beliefs into Indonesian society, despite its uncertain origins. The significance of identifying and maintaining the common cultural riches within the Malay world is emphasized by UNESCO's identification of Reok Ponorogo, pencak silat, and wayang kulit as Indonesian heritage. Malaysia honors this UNESCO ruling because it values the cultural significance and history of its artifacts. These conflicts highlight the need of giving careful thought to and respecting the cultural legacy of each nation. In spite of their differences, Indonesia and Malaysia must recognize their shared history and work to understand and appreciate one another. The significance of identifying and maintaining the common cultural riches within the Malay world is emphasized by UNESCO's identification of Reok Ponorogo, pencak silat, and wayang kulit as Indonesian heritage. That marks the end of our presentation. We apologize if we made any mistake. Thank you.